Hello, I want to talk about one of my favorite plants on the farm. This is green wave mustard. It's the guy right next to me. Look at it. It's just so verdant. It's so lush. This is the great thing about hydroponics and indoor farming is you can kind of guarantee this kind of growth in a system. And what it is, this plant is part of the brassica family. So it's part of the same family as kale, as different parts of broccoli, cauliflower, mustard greens, all these kinds of things. But what's really great about this is, first visually, look at it. Isn't it amazing? It's almost like this fractal kind of pattern where the plant is branching off with these beautiful ruffles. And what you'll see if you know a bit about plants and health is that curling, that ruffling, the denser it is, the tighter it is, the more health is in that plant. And you'll get, let me cut a piece of this to just demonstrate. Look at this guy here, beautiful. You'll get what they call trichomes, which are these tiny, tiny little hairs. They're the plant's kind of defenses against pests, against things that might eat it. And those defenses are the things that make the plant taste amazing. And it's common across all kinds of plants. People talk about, how do you measure what plant is healthy and nutritious versus a plant that's maybe been grown too fast, that's been pushed. And often it comes down to those trichomes. And so even if you go to like cannabis production, people who are looking for herb flowers that have a lot of pungent THC or CBD, they're looking for trichomes. They're looking for the demonstration that a plant is healthy. And it's the same thing here with this edible plant. This is a green wave mustard. I've got that frilly aspect to it, almost like that kind of 1990s parsley, that curly parsley. But I'll tell you, it's got a completely different taste. And I'll just rip off, and I know I'm preparing myself mentally for this. This is a spicy plant. It's gonna hit me in a second. Yeah, oh my God, okay. So what's happening here, it's really, the word that I would use is wasabi. If you have fresh wasabi, you're gonna get a similar kind of flavor to this. It's gonna hit you in the nose. It's gonna have a spicy note. You'll get that vegetal kind of green, bottom note as well, but that spiciness is going to hit you in the nasal passage in a great way. I love it. And, the funny thing about wasabi and horseradish, is that if you take too much of it, often if you're at that sushi bar and you put too much in there, it's going to hit you. That's going to stay with you for a couple of minutes. You're going to regret it. But with that green wave mustard, it's going to hit and then it's going to subside really easily. So it's something where if you like a bit of spice, but you don't like being overwhelmed, this is an amazing plant to use. You can use it fresh in all kinds of things. I would say, yeah, if you want to do like a sushi roll, you could take a piece like this, wrap it up, keep it fresh. Don't store this too long. Eat it really, really fresh. It's going to give you that same hit as wasabi. It's going to give you that same hit as fresh, real wasabi, which is really hard to get in the US. If you're eating wasabi normally, you're not eating wasabi. You're using mustard. It's a flavored horseradish. It's something like that. This is something where you can get a fresh product that is really what it says it is and give you that same reaction, that same spice in a beautiful fresh package. What you can also do with this is whiz it down, put it in a blender with an oil, maybe blanch it to keep the color, and then blend it. You can make a little spicy pesto out of it. Don't cook it down too much. You're going to lose some of that flavor. I would keep it really, really fresh and use it sparingly. Also goes great with like an aioli, like a creamy flavor. Imagine some 3 times cooked potato chips with a garlic aioli sauce, like maybe a mustard, a mayonnaise or like a vegan mayonnaise, and then some of this on top. Wow, that's just a fantastic starter that I would be lucky to have right now. So yeah, green wave mustard. I don't have anything else to say about this, but it's one of my favorite plants and you should enjoy it. Enjoy.